Welcome back to Craving Cars. My name is Corey, and this is your October Up to Date. Thanks for joining on another episode of the Up to Date. All the events that we mentioned in this video will have their links below in the description, which of course will take you to its affiliate Facebook page, so of which you can get all the extra details of where, when, and why. All the dates of these events are subjected to change due to possible weather or anything of that sort. So all the dates that we're going to mention, of course, are the ones for the original posts. And if they change that on, I suggest, if you're interested, just keep up to date with it and check the links below. The car scene in the Midwest isn't dead yet, and we're going to prove it with the first weekend of October, starting with October 5th. We got KC Showdown North, import versus domestic show in North Kansas City, down the street from OSP and Repeal 18, which of course is where the after party is going to be. Yes! Saturday the 5th, 12 to 6. Be there or not be there, but I prefer you to be there because it's better. $20 registration fee. Basically, bring what you got, man. Car, trucks, and bikes, all welcome. $500 for best of show prize. Oh, it's gonna be a good time. Wait. Hold on. Huh? You got that? Huh? Be there. All right, October 6th on Sunday, you've got the annual Oktoberfest All-German Car Show. It's going to run from about 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's going to be put on by, hold on, I want to get this right. The show is open to the public, but the cars in the show are German only. Remember that. And it's put on by the Mercedes-Benz Club of America of Kansas City, the BMW Car Club of America of Kansas City, the Audi Club of Kansas City, and that's right, the Kansas City region of the Porsche Club of America. It's held by all German makers and clubs. I think this is going to be great. The last couple of years I've gone to them and lots of stuff. So you can see a lot of Porsches, BMWs, Mercedes, and Volkswagens, and it's fantastic. I love it. Also on the same day, you also have the Crossroads Cars. Remember, it's that first Sunday of the month, and I'm not sure how many more they're doing this year. I don't know if this is the last one, or maybe next month is going to be the last one. But either way, if you haven't been to one, go to it. It's free. How do you get like that? It's free to show, free to go. Except for the gas you put in the car and your time. That's about it. Check it out. Henry does a great job putting on it. It's a nice location in the Crossroads District, Kansas City. And it's just, hey, I've been to a few of them, and they're always fun. Matter of fact, we got a video of the last one coming out here real soon. So stay tuned to Craving Cars for that one. All right, so the next weekend, we actually have a few different things going on, and I'll say the biggest thing first, because this is actually going on for 3 days. So this is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so the 11th, 12th, and 13th of October. It's the Lake Garnett Grand Prix Revival 2019. Starts at 11 in the morning on Friday, and it goes to 7 p.m. on Sunday. Craving Cars has not been to this thing. We were wanting to go last year and couldn't make it, but we're going to do what we can to go this year, because from my understanding, it's a very unique motoring experience, and who doesn't want to experience motoring uniquely? I know. Okay, so we've got a track, and I think it's kind of a road course kind of track experience there. A Haggard Revival showcase, so a bit of a car show. Some autocross going on. Food. Sold. You had me at food. Actually, you had me at a unique motoring experience, actually. But basically, you've got real classic cars owned by real car enthusiasts. And so it's a lot of vintage racing, a lot of really cool stuff like that you're thinking these are old and classic and delicate. No. Oh, they push these cars. They race them. They have these cars for that purpose alone, is just to go out and have, a unique motoring experience. I think we're going to try to at least make it down for a day, but it's close enough that we can just go down there, come back. If we want to go down the next day, we can go down there and come back. It's not that bad to me. The rest of the stuff that's going on for the weekend, we've got on the 12th, You got a nice little show if you want to check this out. And if I'm available, I'm not down at Lake Garnett, I'm going to try to go to this. There's the 3rd annual Tonganoxie Auto Tech Car Show. It's going about 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. There's judging kind of car show. There's food trucks are booked. It really just seems like a cool little show. Check the link, and it has kind of a picture of all the people that look like are involved or attended, and it really looks like it's probably a fun little show. I kind of like those little small town kind of shows. It really a little more personal. You'll see cars you don't typically see on your bigger shows sometimes, because they don't usually leave their little towns. But feel free, live out in Tonganoxie, Grant, and straight 6 fan. Then hey, if you're not going to Lake Garnett, you might as well just go to this show, right? The 13th of October, we got the Import Face-Off in Topeka. And we were at the Topeka. They're doing a second event for Topeka this year. We were at the first one. Check that out. I'll have to tell you what. I'll have a link of last year, or the earlier show this year down there, so you can take a look at that. But you like import shows. I mean, there's a few domestic stuff that show up, but we've got there's drag racing going on. Typically here at Topeka, they do have drifting going on, burnout contests, stereo contests, a big car show. But check it out. I don't know that we're going to make it down to this one or not. Obviously, we're at one earlier this year. We're trying to mix it up, make sure we're going to stuff that we haven't been to. And I hate to say it, Lake Garnett really has the vote for that weekend if we can get out and do stuff for that weekend. So, all right, moving along. Now, it's got to be one of the biggest anticipated shows outside of NOPW. And the reason being is because the original time this was supposed to go on was the first weekend of August. And because of all the flooding up north of Kansas City, this got shut down. The track was flooded. But we're talking about, that's right, Ice Cream Cruise. All right, nice big event, charity event. This time, because of all the damage that was put up there, all the proceeds are going to go to basically the damage that was caused, and all the money that was lost and that had to be recuperated from the track and all that stuff is going to go to help benefit that, which is pretty cool, because that kind of venue is what gives us events like this. So 1320 Video does a great job putting us on. Thanks, Kyle, for being part of that. I mean, it's really cool. It's not too far, 2.5 hour drive maybe, or something like that. It's not that bad for us to get up there for a day. However, it does go on for a couple days. So a lot of people run up there Friday, stay the night, so that way they can be there for the show the next day. They have the show goes on pretty late, and then Sunday is all day racing. So Saturday is predominantly the show, with some no prep racing starting more in the evening, and then next day it's no show. It's just racing all day. You got the no prep, you got drag racing, you've got roll racing, and I mean it's a day of racing. There's nothing else really to say about that. Just, awesome stuff. Saturday goes about 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. and Sunday, I don't know. Check the link. But just to give you an idea, expecting over 1,200 cars for the show part. And what it is, they have like a road track, and so on each side of the road track, cars are lined up all around the whole freaking course. It's pretty awesome. If you've never been to a show like that, you definitely need to go to Ice Cream Cruise. If you got to travel a little bit, you definitely need to go to Ice Cream Cruise. You just do. So that's something that Craving Cars is going to try to make up to that. And what's a little bit different this year, because they had to put it off, and now we're talking towards the end of October, they're going to do a cool little trunk or treat deal. And I guess as you dress your car up or whatever it is for that, there's going to give some awards, trophies for that. There's a Halloween costume contest. And that's really the biggest thing that's added on for the year. But outside of additional racing things, there's too much to the list. Check the link, go to the Facebook page, and then you can get all the detail there. Now, also on the 19th, down in Joplin, you have a nice little shop called PHP, and of course they specialize in more European cars, German cars really, to be exact, more than anything. I think they work on a few additional stuff, but I'll be honest, I don't know the full details on that. I just know like Volkswagens and Audis and Porsches and BMWs and things of that sort are the majority of stuff that they do for working on aftermarket tuning, you name it. Well, the 19th is is their kind of like an open house thing. That is their customer appreciation deal. That's where, you know, they're bringing customers and bringing food and drinks and good times, and you hang out, you talk to other enthusiasts that have similar cars. You go get your car tuned. You take a look at the shop, take a tour of the shop, meet the owner, and all the other people that are just awesome in there. I've met the folks from PHP a couple different shows. It's gonna be really awesome. I was hoping that we were gonna make it down there. I apologize that we're probably not gonna make it down to Joplin. I will still make it down to the PHP shop at some point, guys, and I'll bring you a video, a nice little tour. We've already talked about it with the people from there, and we just got to get the time to do it and to get down there to do it. So October 26th is the last Saturday of the month. So the last Saturday of the month, we typically, what we're going to have is, that's right, KC Cars and Coffee, the biggest cars and coffee events of the Kansas City area on the last Saturday from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. So 8 to 10, Heartland Community Church, free to show, free to go. That's what I like to say. I mean, I've said that once earlier in this video. This is actually the first time I probably ever said it. And it's going to be a thing now. That's what we did. We're trend starters over here in Craving Cars, and that's what we've just did. Yeah, free to show, free to go. That's it. That's the phrase for the Cars and Coffee. If you've got additional stuff, now I just took some of the main shows and places that we were going to. So if you got some additional stuff to add, leave those in the comments below. On all the rest of the shows, of course, that we have covered, remember, the links are below. Please leave your comments of what you think of the shows. Please leave your comments of if you got some shows you want to add. And guys, hey, that's pretty much it. This is a little bit shorter month. The season's not over. It's close. It's not quite over. So it's a little bit shorter. Boy, last month had, whew, boy, there was a lot of stuff going on. So almost a relief. Got less things to cover, less things to go to, but no less fun. Guys, thanks for joining in on the UpToDate video this month of October. Please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget, of course, like I was saying, please comment. Let us know what's going on with you. And to all you cravers out there, keep craving. We are here on an UpToDate episode. And with this UpToDate episode, it is brought to you by, well, me. It's brought to you by me. Lake Garnett Grand Prix Revival. Probably should say it that way. It sounds kind of like an evil event. It's evil. Let's not do that either. I need to not put any of this stuff in the video because it's too stupid and silly. That's about silly as that's gonna get. Who said chivalry was dead?